Hello and welcome to the video. Today we're going to be talking about deck boxes for Star Wars Unlimited. So if you're new to the game and looking for a new deck box, or you're just looking to upgrade your current one, you've come to the right place. Okay, so our first deck box we're going to look at is the Gamegenic Star Wars Unlimited single deck pod. So it is about yay big. Has a magnetic lid that comes completely off and can also magnet to the bottom, just like that. It has a plastic case for your leader. And then, oh, putting it in wrong. There we go. And then it has this side right here, folds down, has a spot right here for a single card. Jeez. A little angry up there. It holds 60 double sleeved cards. That is enough for a 50 card deck and sideboard. And this is how big it is. It says Star Wars Unlimited on the bottom. This is a 50 card single sleeved deck and sideboard. And as we can see, it fits really nicely. Now it does come with a token tray, but you can get a lot of people just make tokens now, but the video is not about the tokens. Keep in mind, it comes with a tray that slides out its little drawer and it goes back in. And then everything just magnets up nicely. Very small, very portable, very good for anyone wanting to play the game casually or competitively, as it holds just the right number of cards and has a leader and just everything you would want. Now on to a little bit more of a budget option is the Gamegenic Soft Crate. This is a plastic box, says Star Wars Unlimited. I've put my name on it. Features art on two sides and says Star Wars Unlimited on the other two sides. And it just opens up just like this. It holds plenty of cards for an entire deck right here. 60 cards, double sleeved, if I'm not mistaken. And then it has this right here. This is the token box. And it fits all your tokens. It stays shut in rather nicely because of this line of plastic acts as the lock. So it won't just come apart on accident, which is really nice. And then you can also just not have the token box in it if you have your tokens in a separate box and just hold more cards. So these are really good. For the most casual players, this is $9, I'm pretty sure, and it fits all the cards just as you would need. So really good budget option for the casual player, and also is good for some card storage for just a couple cards. Okay, and here we have a deck box from Amazon. This is made by Magetech. It is similar to the Gamegenic single deck box. It opens with a magnetic lid and it has a lot more card space. As you can probably see here, these are not sleeved, but it has a lot of cards that it can fit in it, and it has this leader case. Nothing's in it currently, but it does have this. The only thing it doesn't have that would make it worse than the Gamegenic deck box, though, is there's no token tray. So you have to have your tokens separately, or alternative option, if you have the soft crate that I mentioned earlier, they actually can fit in here. Not with how many cards are in there. Can fit in here just fine with a deck. So if you like this better for the leader case and it's more durable, you can still hold an entire deck and sideboard with the token tray if you would like, if you already own that product. So I would say this is also really good. This was $15, I believe. The links for these will be in the description, so you can just check on there, but it is a very budget option. So if you're just looking for a deck box, this is gonna be really nice. Leader case, lots of cards, 2 dividers. The only thing it doesn't have is a space for your tokens. But other than that, very solid option for anyone new to the game or looking for something a little bit better than the soft crate. Okay, and moving on to the Gamegenic double deck pod. it is in the name. It is just like the single deck pod, but it's double. So you take off the magnetic lid. Currently, this is holding my Twin Suns deck. So yes, they can hold Twin Suns decks, two base slots, and has 2 trays in it for double the tokens, and has 2 liter cases as well. And then it also has space for 50 double sleeved cards and 10 double sleeved cards for the sideboard. But also it right here is 80 single sleeved cards. So if you're playing Twin Suns, this is a very solid option because it holds whole deck right here, both leaders in the cases, base, tokens, and then it can obviously hold card tokens as well, or just any extra cards. So this is very good for the competitive player that has multiple decks. It is also good for someone who would like to have a deck here, and then maybe this is your spot that just holds like your prize pack cards before you put them away into your storage system. And of course it can hold, I mean, this is really nice for pre-releases specifically because like I like this side, I have my deck that I'm actually playing, I have all the stuff here, and this side is any extra sleeves that I brought, and then all the cards I'm not using in my deck and that I won't potentially use in my deck for like sideboard options. So this is really nice option for those who are running a little bit more of a premier deck box. This is $60, I believe. Has 2 cases, 2 token holders, 2 base slots, and 2 spots for your 60 double sleeved cards. And now moving on to our final deck box, and my personal favorite. I just got this one and started using it. It is also from Amazon. I don't remember the price, but then again, all the links will be in the description, so you can just click those to see them. So this one, it's a magnetic lid, it comes off, and it just holds so many cards. This is 2 decks with sideboards, single sleeved, and you probably can't really see it, but there's a little spot right here that has like 10 X-Wing tokens in it. So it comes with this spot, obviously. This spot also holds in another deck. So really good if you like Twin Suns. You put Twin Suns deck here, standard premier deck here. Trilogy format, really good. Holds 2 premier decks and then 1 premier deck. So that can be all your premier decks. And it comes with this case, not the showcase, the card case. Fits rather nicely right in here. And then it comes with this case as well on the side, and this little token tray that I have filled with dice and such. Oh no, his leg broke. So this is a really solid option. Again, I don't remember the price. I think it was around $35. So slightly more than the single deck pod we looked at earlier. Holds a ton of cards, 2 cases, more cards, tokens, everything you could ask for. And in comparison to the double deck bod, it is a little bit less thick, slightly taller, and not as long. So it is slightly smaller than the double deck bod, holds more cards, still has 2 cases, and has the tray still. So this is a really good budget option for anyone wanting more cards to carry around with them, and any sort of storage. You can have multiple decks here and a ton of sleeves here, prize packs here, anything can go here, and it's just lots of storage, lots of space. My personal favorite, if I had to pick one off this list to have, I would pick this one. And there you have it. Here's my opinion on some of these deck boxes. I have them ranked here in my personal preference. So this is all around favorite pick. Premium experience to have lots of cards. Premium experience, single cards. This is premium experience, but you don't want to spend quite as much money. And you obviously switch these around if you want to spend less money and you don't care as much about the tokens. And then bare minimum, cheapest, but still functions really well. Other than that, make sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time for the next video.